Okay, welcome to part 10 of our Breathe and Be Still. And I wanted to do just a little recap of the toolkit that we have acquired and accumulated over the last 10 weeks. So 10 weeks of the wisdom of the breath. We started with Patanjali with the Sutra Chitta Vritti Nirodha, which was where Patanjali recommended that one of the tools that we could use to calm the mind was the breath, to make the mind still and quiet. And we did some practice around that. We also learned some of the science behind breath. We learned about the Bohr effect, which is where Dr. Christian Bohr discovered that carbon dioxide is the catalyst for oxygen exchange within the body, and we learned why it's important that we build a tolerance to carbon dioxide. We learned about the vagus nerve and how vagal tone is a really great indicator of health. HRV, which is our heart rate variability, which is also a really brilliant measure for us to see how well we can recover from challenging situations. And we learned about nitric oxide, that lovely chemical at the back of our nasal passages, which is for our immune system and our circulatory system. That all happens from breathing in and out through the nose. So we moved, we held, and we balanced. And we learned that ancient wisdom and modern science often are saying the same things. So just to recap on a few things, we are nasal breathers. Our nasal passages, our nose is for breathing. So we learn keep the mouth shut. Our mouth is only used for extra oxygen when we are overdoing things or really working hard and our metabolic need has become so much that we can't get enough air in. We learned that extending our exhales helps to calm our nervous system. We did some work around cupping our hands and breathing in and out of the nose, breathing back in our own carbon dioxide, again as an anxiety relief tool and to help calm the nervous system. We did many small breath holds, which was breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, holding the nose and counting for 3 to 5, and releasing and breathing back in through the nose, which is again great for our carbon dioxide tolerance. It's used for calming. Also a really great tool to warm the breath up before we start some of the other practices. We did Nadi Shodhana, so breathing in through one channel, one nostril, and out through the other, in and out, back and forth into this balanced breath, which was has been researched through science, and something that the yogis have always noted is that breathing in one side connects to one part of our nervous system, breathing in the other side connects to another part of our nervous system, and that when we do techniques like this, it can really help to bring balance. We learned Chandra Bhedana, when we breathe in and out through the left nostril only, that we are bringing a state of calm, what we call down regulating. And we learned that if we breathe in and out through the right nostril, Surya Bhedana, we are activating or energizing ourselves, and that was what we would call upregulating. And we did some movement, some yoga with breath practice incorporated. So I think a really nice place to end this course would be to come to a Nadi Shodhana breathing. What we're ultimately looking for is a balance of breath, and this is a beautiful way to bring a balance to our breath. So we'll run through that again. I'll pop my glasses off. Remember, we talked a lot about posture and how important it is for us to have a good posture, how practices like yoga and exercise and muscle balancing can help to build good posture. We were looking at having our ears, shoulders, and hips in line so that we're not collapsed forward. We've got a nice amount of real estate in the front of the chest, a nice balanced front and back body. Growing the spine nice and tall. And then we use our thumb and our ring finger, resting them onto either sides of the nose. Peace fingers just resting at the forehead, just to support the head and also to bring a state of calm into this Chinese meridian or pressure point, acupuncture point here. So let's just take a collective breath in through the nose, out through the nose, and then we'll breathe in for 4 through the left nostril, close the left and breathe out for 6 through the right. In through the right for 4, out the left for 6. Back in again for 4. Close it off, breathe out through the right. Back in for 4. Close it up, out through the left for 6. Back in for 4. Closing it down, out the right for 6. In for 4. Out for 6. Continue on while I talk, please. So I want you to really relax on the exhale so that the exhale becomes longer, not by forcing, just by softening. If in for 4 and out for 6 feels too much, then of course just reduce the count. Maybe in for 2 and out for 4. Just one more full cycle. And then next time you breathe out through your left nostril, just release, breathe back in through both nostrils. And take a few moments to observe here the effects of the breath on the body, of course on the breath. And maybe you created some stillness in the mind. So thank you so much for joining me for this journey of breath. Please again, comment, send me any kind of comments or questions that you might have, and I can do my best to answer them. If you know someone who might benefit from breath practices like these, please share, like and subscribe. So the breath has always been with you. This series has really just been a way to help you notice it and to bring it into a tool that you can use in everyday life. So nasal breathing, slow down the breathing and bring some awareness to your breath. Namaste.